Hey, hey, hey. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. It's been a long time. I feel like since I've been on here on my channel by myself. So I hope you guys can hear me. And honestly, today is just about joining me as I go about the garden, doing things that need to be done. So, as I go about my gardening, I will check my messages from time to time. And if there are any questions about what I am doing, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer questions. And other than that, you can just watch me work. Watch me work. No one is on yet. Okay. So let me give you guys maybe a little update. I should wait until some before I do that. And I'm gonna try to see if I can. Hey, foraging. Hey, foraging. Uh-oh. Hey, Sheeta Boo. It's like everybody jumped in at the same time. Thank you, Cassidy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Ver Vernisha. I think that's what that says. Awesome. So I don't know where you guys are coming in at, if it brings you in at the very beginning or what. But thank you. I love my hat. Let me show y'all the full hat. And I think this is from Farmer's Defense. Hey, Cece. Thank you guys for jumping on. So here's the full hat. It's got the nice long tail to help cover your neck and or hair, like myself who has a lot of hair. Thank you so much, Rashida. Hit that like button. Yes, Farmers Defense. And today I'm wearing the matching gloves today as well. They are um leather palms. You was about to take a nap? Listen, you can still take a nap. Yep, Farmers Defense. I have washed these before, so they are very durable. I've had these. Ooh, is this my third season with these? It's either my second or third season with the hat and the gloves. Oh, the butterfly species, yes. Uh, Boots. Whatever, CC. Gotta wear some gloves sometimes. Gotta wear some gloves. So let me just catch you guys up really quick on what I'm doing today because it has been such a long time since I have been on live outside of the Garden Girls Chat and Chew. Um, I am just going to take you guys with me as I get some things done in the garden. And I'm sipping on some tea that my husband made. No, it's not hot. This is actually a cold tea because it is warm out here and definitely need to stay hydrated. But there's been so much going on in my life that I have not been able to do lives. I've been doing some stuff behind the scenes. And can you guys just confirm that you can hear me loud and clear? I am wearing a mic today. Um, there is some wind blowing, so I just want to make sure you guys can hear me good. One of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take you down to, thank you so much. I'm going to take you guys down with me to do some cleanup in the large beds. I think I have one bed left to fully clean out, and then there's a little cleaning that needs to be done um, in the self irrigated planters. So I'm going to be doing that today. And then maybe I'll just show you guys some things, because if you are following my channel, which you should be, you would have seen the chaos to beauty um, spring cleanup, basically. So you kind of know where we started. So I'll kind of show you a clip of some nice, pretty places that are already on and popping in the garden um, since I did that video. So y'all ready? I kind of want to finish this tea because this is glass. I don't necessarily want to take it down to the lower part of the garden. And and it, because it doesn't have a cover on it, I'm going to take it and leave it in the garage. Oh, yeah, it is hot, Cece. It is definitely hot. So I'm just going to leave this glass here in the house. It happens to be one of my absolutely favorites um, hot mugs. All right, so let me show you guys these seedlings that I have, and they have been sitting out here. The temperatures are dropping there, Rashida. The temperature, these seedlings that I'm about to show you have been outside um, probably a couple weeks now. These are actually the seedlings, y'all, that I started in the seed starting tray. Some of them. Get in that garden. Right, CC? She need to get in that garden. Thank you, Rashida. I certainly did finish that tea. Ah, so let me hold it up high. I, in particular, when I'm doing lives, um, I try to hold stuff up high enough that it is up above the chat if you are on a phone, because it's hard to see. But these are some of the things that I started hydroponically, and I'll give you guys a close look. I don't know if that sun is, make sure my phone don't drop, is a little prohibitive. Let me bring you guys this way, and hopefully you can see a little bit better. It's 82 there. Oh wow. Yeah, see, send Rashida some temperature. Go ahead and drop your temperature. It's 82 here as well. I've got a few hours before my grandbaby comes over, so I'm gonna try to knock out some tasks, and you guys are gonna come along with me. All right, so first and foremost, actually, I think I have two of these. These are arugula, which I started in the hydroponics, as I said. And I think I have a special place that I'm going to plant these. Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and say, because you guys already know, if you watch the Garden Girls Chat and Chew, that I have green stalks. So these, I believe, are going to go in my green stalks. Oh, wow. It's 50. Wow, Rashida. Yeah, that's still kind of cool. Um, you guys saw, now this was not started hydroponically. This is lavender that was started in this. I think it was in December when I started this. Um, and so they've been sitting outside, and I'm going to find a place for these to go. This is a Bates collard. This is the only one. I don't know if I had planted multiples, but this was the only one that survived the the hydroponic unit. So it's doing okay, and definitely feel like I actually might be seeing some roots coming through the bottom now. So I want to get this baby planted. Not sure why YouTube is hiding your message there, foraging. And so that's the collard. Now I'm going to show you guys. Okay, that died. Um, Something I'm super excited about that oh yeah, I got a lot of it. It's amazing. Okay, I didn't know I had so much. All right, let me show you guys like Jack in the Box. This right here is a Tulsi holy basil. This is a Tulsi holy basil. So that's two. And then I have, come on, babies, come on. Trying to see how many I actually have. And then here are two more Tulsi holy basil, all of which were started hydroponically. Hello, Rosalinda from Salinas, California. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that. Hey, Jacqueline, welcome at Four Seasons Garden. You just learned how to prune your basil to make it more bushy, CC. So tell me what you do. Um, and I can actually show you on this one in particular. I've actually harvested some from this because it was getting so big. But you guys, let me see. Can you? Yeah, you can see right here. I broke this off. I pruned it, and so now this was where it was growing. Now it has these two shoots growing out here. So is that what you are doing? Oh, you're gonna make a video? Okay. But I have lots of new leaves coming off down here. But that's essential. Let me tell y'all, I have always said that I love the smell of basil, right? This Tulsi holy basil, it smells fantastic. It smells fantastic. Um, so this one right here is a little sun skull. I'm just gonna go ahead and pinch this off. But I have definitely found a new scent that I love. Granted, it's still basil. It's a different scent altogether from all the other basils. And I can't wait to have lots of this. This is I'm gonna go ahead and pop these seeds off, these buds that are starting. All right, so I ended up with four holy Tulsi holy basil. Then here is a lemon basil. Yeah. Am I the only one? Like smelling basil is just intoxicating. You have 20 plants of Tulsi basil, Cece. That is amazing. This smells so good. Thank you, Jacqueline. Definitely, if you're in the chat, pollinate that like button. I appreciate you guys. Let me give you guys an update. If you haven't peeped, my subscriber count is up to like 590 something. I didn't look today. It's up to 590 something. And I am definitely pushing to get 600 in short order. But ultimately, my goal, of course, is to get to 1,000 subscribers. And at that time, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a huge giveaway. There is a video on my channel about that. So make sure if you are a new subscriber, you go find that particular video. It's a mail call and giveaway video in the title, and you can join the giveaway from that video. Man, it smells so good. Smells so good. That's the lemon basil. And then I have this lemon basil. So that's two. Okay, so I got two lemon basil. Nope, I got three because here's a little small one. Then I have this spicy globe basil. 500 seeds giveaway. Yeah, no, I will not be giving away 500 seeds unless you're counting individual seeds. How many types of basil do I have currently growing? I have one, two, three. I've got three right here. I have some basil that I have planted over yonder. Um, there might be two more types. So I have at least five growing right now, but I will be planting more basil. And let's see what else we have here. Oh, wait, this is lemon. I have another lemon basil. So I have three lemon basil. Then I have this one borage here, borage plant. Again, started hydroponically. This one, this little leaf. I think they need some nutrition. Hey, Miss Shirley. So I have shown you guys everything except for one plant. I actually still have things in the hydroponic unit. Don't judge me that I started and I should have been taken out. The last thing is this here. Does anybody know what this is? Does anybody know what this is? Let me see some guesses in the chat. Give you a close look at the leaves. I see one guess, so I get a second guess. I see two guesses, both of which are peppers. So, yes, this is a pepper plant. Really? Don't play me like that. Don't play with me. Pepper plant. This is an orange habanero plant. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the plants um, grown from the seed that I received from Farmer Chaz. From her original mailing to me, I won something and she mailed me some orange habanero, and that's what these are from. All right. So now that I've shown you guys that, I finished my tea. Swimming backstroke. Oh no, I hope her garden isn't swimming. Is it raining there, Cece? All right, so I'm gonna get ready to take you guys down to the big garden with me, and I will take a peek and see um what the other basils are that I have growing to answer Jacqueline's question. CC, don't be blocking nobody just because. Don't do that. All right, so I'm popping over here really quick. I want to check and see what the other basil is that I planted. Um, Lime basil and licorice basil. They have both germinated, but they are not big yet. All right. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's get some cleaning done. Oh, I guess while I'm going down there, let me show you guys. Um, if you watch the Chaos to Beauty video, put a 1 in the chat. Chaos to Beauty. If you watch that video, put a 1 in the chat. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys in that video, there were multiple places where I had purple irises growing. Thank you, Jacqueline. And so I want to show you what the purple irises are looking like, at least back here. I have some in the front yard that have actually already bloomed, but here is where we are in the backyard for most of the plantings. As you can see, they are budding, and this will be a beautiful, beautiful site soon. So I've got this bunch here, I've got a bunch there, a bunch there, and then there's another bunch on this side. So I've got one there and one there. All right, so that's that. Then thank you so much, Cece. Here, does anybody know what this is? And look at the big bee in there. Do you guys see that? Look at that. Oh, he's like, I ain't asked you to show me. He's flown. He has flown off. Does any? Come on now. The bees is like, the bees is like trying to get me for showing y'all what they doing. These are easy questions. What we win. I didn't say there was anything to win, CC. She was very tame with her watermelon wars. So yeah, so that's the blueberries there. Anybody can tell me, come on, B, whether or not this fig tree is going to come back or not. I don't know if it's going to come back or not. There's been no growth on it yet. I did, as you can see right there, I did cut that tip off to see if it was brown or not. It's white in there. So I'm hopeful that this one, along with the other fig tree, are going to come back. I don't know specifically what type of fig it is, Jacqueline. And as we get on down here, let me show you guys. So I have pruned the boxwood shrub. All of these containers have been cleaned out mostly of their weeds. And the lemon balm has come in with a vengeance. It has definitely filled in. There's even lemon balm growing in the ground, I can tell, but I'll just pull that up. And then here, scratch chest at base. Do it have green tip? No, I don't see any green tips. Figs need to be grown in the correct zone. So they do grow here, but I just left it out in the winter, and I don't know if it's gonna come back or not. So here are the palm leaf, um, the palm leaf tree that grows, and every year it s- s- spawns off babies. And currently, they are coming in with a vengeance, y'all. I've got at least 15 growing here. So I will be digging some of these up so that I can reposition them into another location. But it's amazing to see. So in the center, I guess it's maybe year 3 now, possibly 4. In the center of that space is where I planted one lone plant several years ago. And each year they spurn off some new baby plants. And these grow pretty fast. Um, so I'm going to be taking um, one or even maybe two, and separating them off and giving them to my neighbor. All right, we getting there, y'all. We getting there. Get to the cleanup zone. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is the blueberry. Um, this is the lemonade, pink lemonade blueberry. And here is raspberry bush that has filled out really, really nice. So I'm excited and looking forward to getting some raspberries this year. We didn't get any last year. And this is another blueberry, pink lemonade blueberry. So over yonder is where we're headed. We're going to finish cleaning that bed out there, and then we're going to clean the rest of these sips on that side. The ones on this side were already cleaned out. They need to be um, topped off with soil. And as Jacqueline taught me, I'm going to need to put some lime in there, which I already have. And then I will start planting in those soon, and very soon. Now, Jacqueline in particular, let me turn this camera around because I've been showing y'all the Jacqueline, do you want to see, and I'm sure the rest of you guys do too, want to see my mullein? See where my mullein is that you gave me last year. Okay. So I'm going to start with the smallest and go to the biggest. All right. And I actually may be blessing somebody else with this smaller one because it's not in the ideal location for me. So let me flip the camera. I have cleaned this bed from what it was in the Chaos to Beauty video. This is the smallest of the 3. You need mullein foraging. This is the smallest of the 3 that you gave me, Jacqueline. Oh, seeds. Yeah, no, Jacqueline actually gave me these as like baby plants. So that's the one. And then in this bed that's also been cleaned out. And when I say cleaned out, that's all that's been done is they've been cleaned out. I need to top them off with some fresh soil and compost. There's that big bee back. He's down there in the rosemary now. Fortunes, and you've been looking in ditches and you saw a few plants in the ditch that and then couldn't find them again. Oh, yeah, there is somewhere where I walk at with my group that I used to see mullein, one mullein plant in particular. Here is the second mullen plant, Jacqueline. Very nice size, right? It's doing nicely. And dun da da dun. Are you ready for the last one? It is the absolute. You think that one is huge, Jacqueline? Girl, listen. I'm gonna have to pull some of this one today. These bees are loving. Let me show you guys real quick before I show you the last mullen. Those are the I think they were the William Moore collard greens that I planted last fall that are now going to seed. And of course, the bees are loving them. Oh, Miss Shirley, really? To my knowledge, the mullen will come back every year. Now, what I would like to know is there a way to propagate them and start new plants? Because I don't see any new ones coming off of the old plants. But listen, y'all, this one right here has just amazed me. I'm gonna make sure I'm not zoomed in. Now, oh, okay, Fortune. Hey, Bernadette, you're growing mullein in your beanstalk? Really? Awesome. Thank you for the compliment also. So let me flip the camera and look at this mullein right here. Do y'all see that? That baby is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna just let y'all stare at that for a minute. And then I'm gonna go get some of it. So I do know, yes, it's huge. And I'm gonna do a comparison. I'm gonna pull a leaf from each of the mullein so you can see the differences. All right, so right now I'm grabbing one of the mullein leaves from the smallest, and then I'm gonna grab one from the next to the smallest. Awesome, Jack. So Jacqueline does the mullein spread? How does it spread? All right. Um, I want to be able to see you guys comments when I show y'all. Okay, so does it send up a seed shoot foraging? All right, so let me flip you guys around this way. Gotta make sure y'all not gonna fall. We can't have them issues this year. But because y'all on a hill, it makes it hard. Okay. Okay, so it'll flower and then there'll be seeds from the flower. Okay, foraging. All right, so let me show you guys. These are the leaves from number one, number two. Okay, one and two. Now let me grab a leaf from down here off the biggest one. Boom. Look at this. Look at how amazing this is number two. So I don't know, foraging. Jacqueline gave all of these to me last year. And I feel like they were all the same size. Um, but I do feel like this particular one, it is in a raised bed I feel like the soil is probably richer, and so it it got bigger last year when I first put it in than the rest of them, and then coming back this year, it's even bigger. So that's a photo. That's a thumbnail. Okay. So let's see. From my arm, well down, like that's my whole, almost my whole arm. It is amazing. They flower every 2 years. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Now, here's what I don't know. I was doing some research on mullein, and they say that the fine, um, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That probably sounded really loud, but I had to sneeze. The furriness off of the mullein can cause irritation. Foraging, the leaf itself is what you dry. I do know that you dry the leaf and use it for tea. I'm not sure of other ways to use it, and I definitely want to find out more. Jacqueline, really? Jacqueline. See, that's the kind of comment that I expect from Cece, not from you, Jacqueline. Okay? Not from you. But that's all right. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you in a what, in a week and 2 weeks now. We'll fight it out then. But this is so amazing to me. Let me show it to y'all again. There are the three. Um, hello? Oh, okay, no worries. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there was a big boom against our fence. Now, the fence, of course, is white, so I can't see what's going on out there. And so I guess it's a little person riding his bike and he bumped into the fence. All right. So yeah, so my understanding is like the fuzziness, fuzziness of the leaf can cause irritation. I don't why am I seeing these symbols? And I'm wondering, is the fuzziness that they're referring to the fuzziness that's like actually on the stem? And maybe that's why sometimes I've seen people when they're harvesting um mullein, it seems to me that they cut the stem out and then they dry the leaf. All right, so I'm just gonna put this in the basket for now, and I'm gonna go get to cleaning because I've been talking to y'all for almost 40 minutes. So mullein, yes, I've used it in a tea as well. I've not harvested mullein myself and made it into a tea because this will be the first year that okay, Miss Shirley, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna read your comment in a second. Um, I have lots of products that have mullein tea products that have mullein in it. And it is specifically used in particular to help with combating mucus in the body. And I have a lot of issues with mucus buildup in my body from, from allergies in general. And it's good for your lungs. So Miss OG said mullein dried in a tea or smoke it. Now I ain't never heard that, Miss OG. It is great for cold, not medical advice. That's right. It is not medical advice. None of this. This is just what I've seen, what I use. Like I've purchased um mullein teas for, like a steam thing maybe as well. Okay. The bees are so this is why I oftentimes people say they have issues with bees. That is not my struggle. When I tell y'all the bees are prolific here. Like just looking over at the collard greens with the flowers, at any given time there are several bees over there at a time. All right. So yeah, so I do need to harvest this mullein plant because what happens is, so let me show y'all. When you don't harvest it, they're drying out underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of those and show it to you. When you don't harvest your mullein in time, they start to dry out underneath as the new leaves are growing on top of it. Oh, okay. Who is that? Okay, foraging. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out since I'm going over to the pail, the bag to clean up. Go ahead and harvest or take all of these dried mullein leaves. And if I don't know if Cece's probably gone, but she's not no like I'm not using my gloves right now. So I do, even though I am team gloves, I do some things in my garden without gloves on. Man, this is a lot that I'm having to pull up, and then I'll come up and pull the bigger ones to harvest for actual drying later. All right, there we go. Hey, Bien, how are you? Good to see you. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful out here right now. The sun seems like it's more overcast right now. All right, so I'm gonna take you guys with me. I think you guys can see right there. Yep, I'm gonna sit this down here. I've got my little bag out here. And this is where I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on. Because when I start having to pull these branches and things from the previous season, and I know some people don't do that. They s- um leave it in there, but I don't. And I'm gonna because it will just take way too long. Um, Tapping out. It would take way too long for something like this to break down. And it's within those first few inches of soil. So I get rid of all of this stuff every year. So I'm just going to quickly pull all of this up. And then also, what I do that is not like most people, and I'm going to bring y'all in real close when I get over here as another and show you exactly another reason why I don't leave stuff in. Uh, this was a pepper plant. This was one of my pepper plants from last year. All my little support stakes, I saved this stuff, of course, so they can be repurposed. Sit those right there. And I even, if you buy that flexible wire string on a roll, you may be able to see there's some right here, up there. I save these as well. I always take these off and save them. So like there's one on this branch, just uncoil it because you will definitely need it. This right here is broke, so this will go in the trash. So prior to today, I had cleaned up four of the big beds, and 7. Clean up about 7 of the smaller, the self-irrigated planters, and my 2 by, actually it's more than 7, 7, 8, 9, because I did those. I did the whiskey barrels. So at least 10 other smaller beds I cleaned up prior to today. And my goal is going to be to actually start planting, if not today, tomorrow, the things that are already ready. I will be getting more soil to top my beds off, as well as black cow manure. All right. Now, I don't worry about trying to get every little leaf and whatnot that's in here. I just get the big, bulky stuff out. And in here, there are um, husks and things from I had tomatillos in here. And I'm gonna show you guys what my soil looks like up close. It's actually nice and rich, as you can see. The top of the beds is, of course, dry, so it looks lighter, but that's what's in my bed. Now, I want to bring you guys closer so you can see the magnitude of, let me see, can you guys see that? Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, this right here, this was the fig. I mean, not the fig. This was my okra plant or tree because it was huge. It was massive. It was easily probably 7 feet tall. And so this I don't leave in my bed. So let's see how deep those roots go. So this is why I'm always amazed when people say they plant okra close together, because my okra plants get so big, I just can't imagine. So here's the okra root. And you can see how thick that stalk is. I have not even started my okra for this season. Come on, bees. I'm glad y'all couldn't see me fighting that bee. But let me get over here. Oh, Oh, come on. Y'all, that bee is really trying to get at me. He was really trying to get at me. Like coming to my face. So y'all got knocked over. Hey, David. Thanks for joining. And it could be that I'm just smelling good out here. Hey, Miss JK Gardner. Thanks for joining. David, thanks for joining. All right, so I don't see any things about to sift soil as I hang with you. Oh, okay, Miss Ann. That's awesome. That's why I was like, let me just get on here, chat with y'all while I do some cleanup. But that bee was being real feisty, y'all. I'm sorry y'all got dropped. Let me get y'all back up here. There we go. So if you just dropping in, thank you. Hit the like button on your way in or out. I appreciate it. And now I'm gonna get back over here to this bag. I wonder do them bees have a little nest over there in one of them um grow bags. So one thing that I'm going to be doing, let me see if you guys can see. Yeah, this bag right here, this is a grow bag. It's inside of well, actually, it had a plastic bag on the inside to help with maintaining moisture. But I have decided I'm just going to eventually go away from fabric grow bags unless it's, something for a short term and smaller sizes. The big ones, I don't want to have those for long term. The mold and moss that grows up on them. So I'm going to be converting the large fabric grow bags to like the whiskey barrel containers or the ones that I got from um Costco. So let me go on over here and grab this bag. I think we have a bird nest um also in the this was our forsythia shrub here, and oftentimes a bird will nest in there. So I am now done with this big bed. Um, as far as cleaning it out, the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my soil. I always ruffle through the soil. I know some people don't do that, but it's what I do. And then I will be adding more soil and compost um, on top of it. All right. So let's get this going. So, anybody can tell me, I have been told that the flowers on the chives can be used for dressings. So, if anybody knows about that, drop that in the chat for me. While I grab this huge weed base out of one of the self-irrigated planters that was not covered. So I'm pulling the weeds out. See, get rid of all of this. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this bee is mad with me. He keep coming back. All right, so that's that. I'm also having to take up the weeds from around. Move this out the way. Around the base of the sips here. All of these weeds got to come up. This is all a part of taking the garden back to its beautiful state. This here was used, of course, to stake up some stuff. Just gonna move it over here for now. This was some herbs. The only one that came back though is the chives. I'll pull the weeds out from around this. Hey, Donzel, welcome. Just doing some garden cleanup here. At the top of the hour, I did show some of my seedlings that I started hydroponically. They're about ready to go into the garden once we get it cleaned up. All right, keep you guys moving with me. We'll get this one done. I need to get these lights out of the way, so let me do that really quick. All right. So I am hopeful that this season, these particular lights that I had, they were just casually draped across the trellis and the trellises because I had it connected to the big arch trellis. So I want to get some of the poles that you can drape these across that will keep it up high this season. Oh, I actually still have a something to clean out over here. Oh, excuse. Oh, my lord. Excuse me. I am sure you guys heard that. I'm not worried about getting the soil per se on the landscape fabric here. We'll blow it away. Now, this right here, this is what's left of the covers that went over the self-irrigated planters last season, primarily the string. um, I don't know if I should try to save the string or not, but the cover part completely deteriorated. So I have been making my own covers. As you saw this one over here, let me turn you guys back over here. This planter here, it has landscape fabric on it, and I just clipped it down. That's what I'm going to be using from here on out on my self-irrigated planters. I will be cutting holes as necessary, but those have been on all winter, so you can see how well it actually holds up to the weather because it's been out here all winter. They're still on, and so that's what we're going to do. This right here is a whole mess. That was a kohlrabi, y'all, that I never harvested. I just let the slugs have their way at it. I'm gonna go grab um a hoe or shovel or something to kind of dig up at that one. Check the comments really quick. Thank you, Donzel. Um, the shirt was from a 5K that I did last weekend. So I just want to say thank you guys so much just for hanging out with me today as I do this cleanup. I figured it would be a great way to get back in touch with my people. While I get these beds together. They were able to eat on this thing as much as their hearts desired. It's going in the trash now, though. Fold some of this soil over, see what we're working with. Make sure there are no large pieces of anything in here. Oh man, didn't mean to do that. This helps with getting all those extra vines or roots and things pulled up. So you see, this one is still pretty full of soil. I won't need to add too much to this. I'll be making my little furrow right here, as Jacqueline taught me, and put the lime in the middle there. Now that I got my tool in my hand, I'm working on this next other one. It's a pepper from last season. Let me see who's still hanging with me. Okay. No comments. All right. I like this. Getting these things together. So this week, I need to get things planted because I will be traveling April the 26th through May 7th. So that is the time frame in which I would normally need to have stuff planted because I don't think we're going to get any more frost here. Um, so I need to get things planted before I leave. This was a bed I'd already cleaned out. Very dry. So what I will be doing, in addition to topping these off with soil, in addition to topping them off with soil, my earpiece came out, but I'm using the microphone. Um, I will be amending these with some all-purpose fertilizer, and then I will be adding some lime to them as well. Come on. Let me see how much more I can get done before the battery dies. These right here, I don't know if you guys can see them. This was supposed to be a pomegranate. I think I should have brought these in. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. I'm not even gonna waste my time waiting to see if it's gonna come back because I think it's done. I had 2 of them. So I will be trying them again sometime. Pomegranate. It was Cara, Bala, Mirasol, pomegranate. All right, y'all. I'm almost done with these little beds. Hope for another garden video before. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Donzel. Thank you so much for that comment. One that, yes, doing a great job cleaning the garden. You hoping for another video before I leave? I hope so. I hope to get at least one video out this week in the early part of the week. And I have some videos. I just need to edit them. So Donzel, if you get one this week, you will also, Lord willing, I'll be on vacation. I'll be able to do some editing. And for 2 days of 30 low. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss JK. Where are you at again? Remind me. So yeah, I do have some videos waiting to upload, Donzel. They just need to be edited. So I am looking to get a video out the early part of this coming week. And then I'll have at least 2 more that I'll be able to work on and get out even after I leave for vacation. Oh, wait, okay, Miss JK, you in Maryland. What city, if you don't mind saying? Are we neighbors? Listen, my age be getting me, and I be like, I know it's other people here in Maryland in my county, and I be forgetting who it is when I get off of live. So my apologies. Oh, you in Bmore. Okay, so you're further out. Are you planning to go to I know you can't see me, but I know y'all can hear me. Go to Miss Yancey's event. I feel like that's on the 25th, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to go because that's the day before I leave. Let me know if you follow Miss Yancey and if you've heard of her garden event that she has coming up. I think last year when she had it, I was traveling too. Oh, okay. Did you go before? You said not this time. Have you been to her events before? I've never been before myself, but I do hope to go and support her at something one day. You know, she's close enough that I can. It's just that my schedule hasn't allowed me to go yet. Here's one good thing. Today, right now, with this sun being overcast, it makes it easy to get some things done because it's not burning up. Gotta stop every 15 minutes or so to get water. Okay, Jacqueline, no problem. I'll repeat it. Oh, okay, Miss JK. Um, Jacqueline, there's a gardener, Miss Yancey. I think it's called Miss Yancey's Network. It's her official garden channel name, and she's having an event. She had one last year. I heard about it, but I was traveling, and I think this year, I feel like it's on the 25th. Um, she's down. She's further down in Maryland. um, she's easily. I don't know if it's like the Hanover, Maryland area. So it's probably 45 minutes to an hour, I think, from me. So that would be a ride for you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Donzel. Miss Yancey. And it's network, though, isn't it, Donzel? I think Miss Yancey. I could look it up on my other phone while I'm talking to y'all. That would be helpful. Let's see. Let me check and see if anybody didn't text me. Nope. Yay. All right. So we'll come here. YouTube. And Miss Yancey. Yes, Miss Yancey's Network is her channel. Miss Yancey Network. Is this her? Yeah, this is her. Let me see if she has a post. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, Sucky, Sucky now. Okay, I found her too, and it is actually going to be, it's not until May the 17th. I'll actually be back, and it's Howthorpe, Maryland, is where it is. It's her second annual hands-on garden workshop. So I'm gonna have to see if I can make that. I'm gonna definitely see if I can make that. Jacqueline, if did you find her? Let me see. I think I can just copy this. Let me see. Copy link, and let me come to it here and paste. I'm pasting the link in the chat. There you go. That's the link to the post of the event if anybody is interested in attending that event. And yes, Jacqueline, we will both be back. So are you interested in going? I can't 100% commit yet because sometimes I just have to um, wait and make sure there aren't any family events that are going to come up. Is it in the 15th? It said the 17th, didn't it? And the 17th of May is the 17th of May is a Sunday. Oh, see, that's the thing. That is a Sunday. Yep, it says May 17th. Let me show you guys. It's right there. Um, that is a Sunday. And so the issue is probably during the time that I would be at church and you would be too, Jacqueline. All right, let me see. It feels so good out here. I can get so much done. Let me transition you guys. I need to clean this bed out right here, this elevated bed. Stay. Stay. Okay, here we go. So we got some weeds in here, things that need to come out. Tags. This is where I would like to, last year I attempted growing lettuce. I say attempted because some did grow, it just wasn't as successful as I would have wanted it to be. And it might be that I need to move this bed to a different location. Oh, I see a mushroom in here. That must mean it's maintaining some good moisture, but it's lots of weeds in here too. So we just gonna get these up and get this bed ready for something else. Hey, Angela, welcome, girl. That is great, Angela. I'm so happy that you're getting gardening chores done because that's literally all I'm doing is trying to get some of this gardening stuff done when I have a day where I didn't have any appointments scheduled. So I didn't have to divide up my time. I did, though, have to make sure I got some business stuff done before I came outside. I had to order some business cards, y'all. I needed business cards because I was completely out of business cards and I can't go to conference and not have business cards. Now, if you have a business or anything that you keep business cards for, I know that we're in an era where a lot of people use digital business cards. I'm old school and I still feel like a physical business card is one of the best tools that you can have as a um, business person. That's my opinion. Shelly is my garden podcast as I'm listening up the chicken. Okay, Jacqueline. You too, Shelly. Glad you're able to get. Yes, super excited to be able to get some things done on a day that it is not unbearable. So I can definitely get some things planted today as well. That will be the goal. Got spiders just doing what they want to do, acting like they live here. Now, if you got on here late, I did show my mullein earlier. I do not think this will be a it depends. I don't know if I'll leave this. Maybe I will. I'll leave it up. But as you can see, this bed is rusting down here. I think you guys can see. Um, it definitely needs a little bit more soil added in here. And some black cow. All right, that's that. I'm gonna go over here and pick up this Donzel, the adult children are doing well. Thank you for asking. The grandbaby will actually be here in a few hours, so that's why I'm trying to get some stuff done. Angela, you saw the mullen. Okay, great. I got Sonia. You got raccoon and a possum thinking oh wow, that sucks. And I need to plant some things out. Yeah. Sonia, what are you planning to do about the raccoon and possum? Speaking of some mullein, someone offered to send me seeds and I forgot who it was. Someone offered to send you mullein seeds, Angela. The only person who I know who may have, well, I don't even know if she has mullein seeds. Um, Jacqueline has mullein plants that she is willing to part with because she has a lot. Now, I don't know. You all have to take it up with Jacqueline, but I would say maybe shipping, because shipping is not going to be cheap. You know, offer to pay for shipping, and Jacqueline can probably, I mean, get that out to you. Okay. Oh, you were supposed to send a self-addressed envelope? Oh, so with Jacqueline's, because they're actually plants, you won't be able to send an envelope. I think the best thing will be to find out how much the shipping will cost to ship, like I said, a live plant. Okay, so Jacqueline says email her for a mullein plant. And again, she's not saying it in here, but I'm saying I think people, especially for these plants, should send shipping. And Jacqueline can share there it is, boom, 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 Venmo or Cash App. All right. So email Jacqueline at, is it Four Seasons Gardens at gmail.com? Jacqueline, can you put your email in there in the chat? And so if you've seen the mullein, you know that it grows because she gave me three. I believe Jacqueline gave me those mullein plants in July last year. And I planted them pretty soon afterwards and they started growing. And I did harvest a couple of mullein leaves, but I ended up, I think, letting them go. I didn't know what to do with them. So I'm definitely looking to Four Seasons Gardens Garden at gmail.com. Four Seasons Garden at gmail.com. Thank you, Jacqueline, for offering to do that. Let's see what's next, y'all. I got more weeds I can pull up now. So, and speaking of weeds, I am actually doing compost tea. Um, you guys know I have said my intention this year is to be very intentional. I'm also trying to be self-sufficient in my gardening. So I have started some weed fertilizer and it should be ready. It's been in there for a few weeks now. I'm wondering, did I use enough? But it's been in there. I will eventually add more weeds to it, but I'm planning to use it this weekend when I plant out. My wind chime, but me making it play. I also need to get this plant up. I forgot it was here. This is a pepper plant, another pepper plant from last season. Go ahead and get this out of here. Pepper plant roots. And I think this bag is about full. Is this going to get? Y'all, I also have lots of dill weed growing. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Hey, Rich. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Miss Shelley, Miss Jacqueline. My strawberries came, but I can't put them out there. Those critters tore up my onion bed and my potatoes. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sonia. Can you hold on, let me finish reading. Can you put down I think it's called hard cloth wire. I'm not sure where you plant your strawberries at, but is it possible to put hard cloth wire over top of, since is it the squirrels that get them? And you put hard cloth wire over the top so that they can't dig down um, into the strawberries. I'd be interested in knowing that. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and part of cleaning up in the spring, or if I did it in the fall, all of my cages get collected and I usually gather them together. Pull these lights off of here. I stack them together, and so then when I'm planting out for the season, I have a pile of supports that I can pull from. So I'm gonna go put these. I have a pile back there. Go ahead and stack these together if I can get them together. I might have to go. Some of the prongs are keeping me from being able to put it together. There we go. Oh, okay, so you planted in a green star. So, yeah, I'm wondering if, but it would take some work to um, get some hard. See, that bee is back, y'all. um, get some hard cloth wire and put it over the top of the pockets of your green stalk. But that would take some work. So that's really frustrating. This is a big tomato cage, and I normally keep the big ones and the small ones separated out. So I'm gonna go put these down here with the other ones. Take you guys with me. Gonna Kim right here. See if you guys can see. So here are some of my cages here. I think I got more over there. So the small ones get stacked together, and the big one get stacked together. So this is, let me see, this looks like, this is either 2 or 3. Come on, bee. Stack that there. And then over here is a tomato cage that actually has the support stalks, stakes in them. So I'm going to gather up my other ones and bring those over. So I don't know about you guys. I just find it's helpful. I find it helpful if I have everything together when I'm planting out so I can just grab stuff as I need it. So again, I'm saving these. We'll just toss that down there. These are stakes. You can see they're bent, they're old. They just go right on in here. Now, I purchased from Amazon these little, all of these actually. I'm trying to figure the best way to show y'all this. So I have a pile. Thank you, Sonia. So I have bought a supply of these. These are like connectors. And these connectors allow you to take your straight stakes and connect them together. So you basically build your own support however you need it. I have a stash of these somewhere where you can connect, and I'll show it to you guys in a minute. Let me put this here, but I might have to get some more. Sit this down here. These connectors here allow you to basically join, so you can literally make your own way. So if I had another one down here, I would put it, and that would make it, you know, a little square. You just stick it in the ground. So where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm going to stick these in here. I'm going to separate these. So you can see this was like a triangle. And I just did that by connecting these connectors to it. And I have, let me see, you guys can't see, let me turn it around. This bin right here. So, stakes go there. There. And then these are all the connectors. And in this storage bin here, I actually have the bag. This is the bag. So all of these are still brand new. I've had these for years. They're called Steak. It's kind of worn off. But these are all brand new, unused ones. And so I'll just add these. Actually, it's 2 bins of them in here. 2 bags of them in here. Stick those in there. And let me pull up this dandelion. I know Chaz was talking about some of these weeds earlier today on her live. I'm gonna pull those up. All right. That's that. I'm gonna stick these back up here where my husband had them so that when he cuts grass, he doesn't have to move them. So that's my little method of storing these. And I do have another stash of them over on the other side. Rich, I'm not scary, but when the bees, I try to be calm with the bees because I do know that it's important to not like overreact. But sometimes these bees are aggressive, and it's the aggressive ones that I be low key scared of. I be low key scared of them. All right, so Rich, you wasn't on here earlier. I don't think you've seen my mullein. Let me show you. Look at my mullein plant over there. And then I actually have all this chard that's coming up. This is from last year, y'all. This is chard from last year. It didn't grow that well last year, but right now it seems to be thriving in these cooler temperatures, and I will be harvesting this to eat. I still need to clean that up, and I have another stake over here that needs to come up. Doo, 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 doo. And another one right here. So I'm gonna just stick this one down in here for now. Let's see if it'll fit. There we go. That goes there. Now I can pull these two up and bring them over here. Oh, the sun is beaming right here, y'all. It's beaming. Need to put y'all down here so you don't fall. Do my best to not let y'all fall. Okay. So here are two stakes. I've got two support beams here. So stack them up as best I can. And I don't necessarily care if they go all the way down because sometimes they can be hard to pull up. And I have another small one here, another small one here. We'll join them together as well. These are the legs are weird, so it ain't going in there right. So let me do it this way. I had to close the legs of one of them to get it together. All right, so that's that. I've got so much stuff to clean up, y'all. It's ridiculous. But this is the best time. Got more support stakes over here. And got my handy dandy trench shovel that I love. Here's some more support stakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these things over to where the rest of them are. Boop, 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 boop. That goes there. These go here. And I'm going to take a look in the compost bins to see what we are looking like. Move this out the way. Just lay that down. Turn you guys that way and bring it down so y'all can think. I always gotta tell, yeah. So it's the top of the compost bin. There are actually two compost bins. This is one, this is the other one. My husband has been putting grass in here. Now, the way these compost bins are designed, these that I have, boy, that is broken up. It's designed so that I can lift this up. I'm almost afraid to lift it, y'all, but I want to show y'all. I want to see what it looked like. We can see it together because I don't even know. We've been adding compost or materials in there for a while. So I'm curious, and see that bee is back. I want to see what it looks like down below. And let me see, I'm gonna make sure you guys can see. So I'm gonna take this down lower. I think you guys can see. And this might be the last thing that I do. So right here, see there's that bee bat. He went into the compost bin. So when I lift this up, okay, can y'all see that down there? So, and I'm not gonna disturb it because I need to put that back on. But down here is the matter that has already composted down. And then you can see right here, there are leaves and things that have not finished composting yet. So this door is designed so that I can come down here and get what's composted from the bottom. But as I said, I'm not gonna bother it right now because I don't need it right now. I'm just gonna slide this back on. Hopefully we can get it back in there, right? Yep. All right. All right, y'all. I think I'm ready to go get some soil and figure out what I want to plant where. That's what I want to do now. I've got 19% left on this phone. 19%. That bee was over here again, but I didn't overreact. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, Miss JK, you just harvested some mullein leaves. Tell me, if you don't mind, exactly what you do when you harvest your mullein leaves. Do you wash the leaves off? Then you hang them to dry or lay them out to dry? I'm trying to see the it's hard to read the comments right now. Let me pull it down here. Yeah, so tell me what you do with your mullein leaves. I need to get to that barrel back behind there and clean it out. Hello at GWH. I don't know if I've seen you on my channel before. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. We'll move these back over here. All right. I was just stirring that compost a little bit to see what was going on under there. Hey, the Nichols. I'm growing mullein this year. Awesome. They are baby seedlings now. They're going to do great, Miss Ann. Trying to see the rest of the chat. All right, let me get to moving. I'm gonna try to get this trellis. All right, let me grab these weeds. I just can't walk past them, y'all. I'm up here in the watermelon patch area. This is one of the smaller beds. I'm gonna have to hold this, keep y'all from falling. This is a 1 foot by 2 foot bed here. So I'm just gonna pull these weeds out of here real quick. Gather them all together. And this has almost like mulch, and this is the soil that we put in here, but ends up being a lot of mulch that's not broken down. But it will break down over time, so I don't worry about it. So I can actually today, because these beds are pretty much ready. This is where I grow watermelons at. I can go ahead and drop some watermelon seed in here if I can get my black cow and stuff on here. Which I have a couple bags of black cow here. And hubby and I are going to go get some later. This is another of the watermelon beds. And his little, got lots of weeds that grow up in here. So I'm just pulling these up. And I will be dropping some watermelon seeds in here before I leave town for certain. I also had a okra plant in here. And then there's representation of the hired help in the garden. He was laying down on the job. We can't have that. He can't be laying down on the job. So we're going to put him back somehow. Right now, we'll just stick him right there. Get these tags up. Wow, y'all, this actually looks like it could be a watermelon plant coming up. I'm going to let this one be. This looks like a watermelon plant coming up. I think. We look at it. Yeah, it looks like it could be a watermelon plant. So I'm going to let that one grow for a little bit. And we'll see what we end up with. Maybe that's a weed. Let's see. No, that looks different. I'm going to leave it. And then we'll come over here and get these weeds. All right, y'all. I think that's going to be a wrap. You had volunteer watermelon last year? That's great, Angela. Um, yeah, right. He was laying down on the job. He was laying down on the job. I'm gonna show y'all my representation in the garden. Um, before I let y'all go. Ooh, I tell you, this gardening is some work, y'all. It's some show enough work. Bring y'all down here to the front of the main garden bed. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to do y'all like that. This magnet don't be holding as well as it needed to. So over here, can y'all see? There's me. And I'm standing up. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not laying down on the job. Now down here in this bag right here, I actually have some more. See if y'all can see it. I actually have some more asparagus growing. Now what I'm going to do, this bag can't stay right here. I'm going to be moving that bag somewhere because if that had been in a sunny area, more of that asparagus would already be up. But this particular part of the garden, it doesn't start to get sunny until later. Then that side of the house, this is the main area of the garden, and the sun literally like comes up on that far end, and it comes up and over. And so, as you know, as we move into summer, the sun is it's higher and higher, and so the place where the sun is on the garden shifts as that sun gets higher. So this little section right here wasn't getting the sun the way the sun is down there by the shed where I have the main asparagus at. I'm gonna plant some potatoes in these grow bags, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna just need to be a little bit more intentional about watering them. I have one grow bag here that actually I should probably just go ahead and put the potatoes in right where the level is now, and then that way I can mound up as time goes on. Let me see if I'm missing any comments. You're welcome, Donzel. Good night, Miss Ann. Thank you, Angela. Donzel, yeah, it's not clean yet, but it's getting there. Maid Nichols. I'm about to go in mine. Just wanted to see who's live. Okay, that's fine. We're about to go in mine. Okay, cool. Kizzy, hurry. Wait, what am I hurrying for? Yes, working hard. He got caught up, got laying down. Yes, Grandpa, you did some. Pardon me. Thank you so much. I still, in my opinion, I still have a lot to do. Something has gotten in my throat, y'all. So I'm gonna go get some water. Oh man. I wanted to show you guys my lemon tree. For those of you who are still here, I'm gonna show y'all what my lemon tree looks like right now. Ooh. All right. And this will definitely be the last. Here is my Myers lemon. It has had so many blossoms and buds on it. I'm still waiting to see an actual lemon. I thought what I saw earlier on was a lemon producing, but I haven't seen any more growth to indicate that it's going to mature into a lemon. But with all of these beautiful buds, they have been bombarded with the bees. So I am sure enough hopeful that I'm going to get quite a few lemons this season. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for hanging out with me for, oh, wow, 2 hours. Um, that's a long time. I appreciate y'all, especially when I wasn't really doing or showing a whole lot. I appreciate you guys' faithfulness and commitment to my channel. Stay tuned for more. I have strawberries blossoming. I've got marigolds that need to be planted. I got a lot of things that need to be done, and I definitely plan to take you guys along for the ride. So have a most amazing evening today. My saying that I say to my clients and my business is have an amazing day on purpose. And until the next time, I see you all. Stay tuned for the next video drop, which should be, let me give you guys a teaser. Let me see. The next video drop is earlier. I showed you guys the plants in the pots that came from the seedling. So the next video drop is actually me up potting those. So that will be the next video that you see. And from there, then you will see the green stalk boxing and and me filling the green stalks. These are all videos that just need to be edited. And from there, let me see, do I have another video? That might be it. So I'll be doing some other recording, hopefully before I leave. But again, thank you guys. I will see you all later. Boop, 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 boop. You still laying down, sir? Hold on.